battle, I would force my way into this base, and I think in doing so, I would be running into trouble. So here we go.
Oh my, he's gone for the fleet beacon. Emperor there, I just saw that on the production tab getting finished off. What are we going to be building?
It's got to be a mothership. Please be a mothership. I want a mothership.
Motherships are all.
There we go! The mothership is in production.
Nice. Not from that one, but it is in production.
Well, you can tell because it goes grey just down here, look.
Yeah, I can tell on the production tab too. We also have High Templars getting built. I am going to guess, yes, Archons! I love Archon. So Archons, Stalkers, Colossi, and a mothership just to round it off nicely.
Okay, and the...
Woof.
No sign yet of a Greater Spire, so no Broodlords yet.
Are Broodlords going to be that helpful, this? Do you reckon?
I don't know, they're Zergy good units, they help.
What's that blob of yellow down at the bottom right there, Patches? What we got hidden away? Some more Speedlings.
Just some Speedlings for a little bit of harass, and more to the point, it is shutting down this 5th for Emperor. He is actually going to have to go and put some effort into shifting those Speedlings if he wants to expand there.
How much effort though, really?
Well, whilst he's shifting them Speedlings, whatever he's shifting them with isn't going to be here defending what he's already got. So
this is true.
And if we have a look, he's basically mined out his main, basically mined out his natural, so he really is just on 2 bases at the minute, I think. If we compare that to Echo...
Wow, he's just put that base straight back up there.
However, he has completely mined out his main.
There's your Great Aspire being done.
There we go. And he's almost completely mined out his natural, his 3rd. However, his 4th and his 5th are going nice and strong. And I think that's going to be our big difference, really. Without Emperor having a 5th, I'm a little bit concerned. However, Protoss have reached that magic 200.
Oh, we've got line. 2 attacks at once. We've got the Speedlings in at Emperor's 4th, while those Roaches distract the army over here. Can we have
and suddenly, all of Emperor's forces vanish.
And what's the damage being done to the 4th there?
Okay,
a few cannons.
A couple of cannons. They're doing some damage to the harvesting.
Why we're floating on a spire?
The reality is...
Where had a big box telling everyone info.
I would call that reasonably shut down. That's not going any further. Meanwhile, we have, well, Death Ball mechanics straight in there. Can the mothership do anything to help out here? Will the mothership do anything cool? All the Protoss disappear. There should be some overseers around, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Oh, mothership is down!
Having said that, there are not... Oh no, there they are. Quite a lot of drops.
Yeah, I was going to say, those Colossi are really going to have a bad day.
Yeah, those Colossi all getting sniped off. However, there is in there still a good number of... Well,
we have 32 Speedlings and 24 Roach going to pop out any moment now. And 4 Broodlords are in the morphing somewhere.
Okay, however, that 5th base taking the absolute brunt of that. And this time, these Blink Stalkers...
That's a macro hatch about to go down.
Right, screaming on in. And they're getting right stuck.
Oh, rally point fail, 4 eco, that's got to be upsetting. All those units being trapped by the Stalkers and getting picked off.
Okay, but no, they're back into the fight. I just don't think it's going to be enough. There's not enough there to get a proper surround on. And those Roaches are just going to fall down. And now the Broodlords are in the mix, but the Blink Stalkers can get right underneath, get them in range.
My god, we're building another mothership.
Oh my goodness. No, those Broodlords, just not enough of them to make a difference here. The Lings
those
getting
health
in.
bars annoy me. That's better.
Just can't see what's going on. Oh, it's absolute carnage in here. And the Archons getting into the mix with their massive splash damage. Broodlords have gone down.
Oh, that Queen's sort of going to be left.
The Queen's going to live. She runs away at a fast... I mean, the Archon did turn around and have a look and thought, nah. She's not
picking off those Broodlords.
Okay.
Oh, is he going to cancel that Broodlord before it gets blown out of the sky? Nope.
Nope, Broodlord's going to get, and yep, Broodlord's shut down. This base, well, to be honest, it's mined out anyway, so...
Has Icho gone for an expo right next to Emperor? Yes, he has. Anything to get those gems still in the game?
Okay, and he has the drone there, and I'm sure as soon as he's got enough minerals, he'll be popping a hatch up straight at this one as well.
Emperor's troops are still moving.
Still not cleaned up, still cruising about the map, doing untold damage, coming into one of the few mining bases left for Icho here. Those lots are going to do a horrific amount of damage, still not charged lots though. Okay, we've got some Roach coming in, trying to shut this down.
And a few Speedlings.
On those,
more Roach. Crikey, it's just all, come on, anything, just gotta save it.
This is fantastic fun watching this. Look at them go.
What gets me is that I can still see on the minimap another red ball building at what was Emperor's 3rd base that he set up and got going.
and the Colossi are still in the game. Meanwhile, back over here, it looks like these roaches aren't going to be able to quite clean this attack up, but oh no, all the stalkers have gone down, sorry. Just a few lots, and without charge, the roaches are just going to be able to kite
just
them
spotting
all day
on
long.
the mini-map as well, Emperor has gone for a 5th base, but due to the Zergling burrowed, the Nexus hasn't gone down.
I'm going to hazard to guess one of these will be a gun. Yeah.
I was going to say all of them are probably big zappy things, but
Yeah.
whether that was pre-planned or not, we don't know.
I would say at this level of play, they know exactly what they're doing, would be my guess.
Well, I was just wondering, did he, when he go to Expo, just go, I'm going to have 4 cannon anyway, or did he manage to notice the Nexus hasn't gone down, I'm now going to build cannon?
I see what you're getting at. They're clearly better players than I are.
Oh, we've got fights, and it's a GG!
It's gone. It's gone.
That one fight there was like, no more.
No, he's got nothing for these Colossi now. It is all over. Whew. Well, I don't know about you, my friend, but I am out of breath on that one.
Yeah, way. You know, normally at this point we tend to do a sum up, but there's no point summing up that game other than pure awesomeness.
Just remind me, why have we been casting bronze this whole time?
Because we like it.
That's a valid point, well made. No, I mean, I think there are a few points that are worth bringing up just here.
Then take it away,
sure
sir.
Well, I mean, just a few little differences that I've noticed between bronze games and this level of play, and things that I'm thinking shouldn't be too difficult to start to incorporate into a bronze level game. For a start, building placement. I mean, I very rarely see this kind of blocking of the ramp at the bottom with a cannon and all the rest of it. Whenever I forge fast expand, I stick my forge out somewhere completely random, and then kind of dot cannons around somewhere completely random, and usually it goes horribly, hideously wrong, and I'm left scratching my head going, what is it the pros do that I don't? Well, here we go. Good answer straight away. Grouping their buildings together, they prevent the surrounds on the cannon, and not only that, putting them all at the bottom of the ramp here, it nicely walls the ramp off, and it prevents any sight up the ramp. Not sure that that's necessarily so significant in this matchup, but it's just something that occurred to me. If you wall off down here, things can't run up and have a look at you.
Awesome.
Secondly, I don't think we saw any action in this game until about the 9-minute mark. I don't know if you noticed that. Should we roll back a look?
We can roll back. What I would say is that both players did go for the Expo, and so the early aggression wasn't really there because we were all focusing on the longer range game. Well, look at that. You've got one Expo going down for Emperor and Function, and you've got 3 for Icho already.
Aye, but the point is, again, in bronze games, how many of you played that are all over by the 8-minute mark?
Well, you know, that's one of those things of scouting and knowing what's going on.
Well, this is it. That is what I'm driving at. It's not a case of they can't build the units. It's a case of they are keeping very, very good tabs on each other, and they are reacting to what the other person does. So knowing that there's not a large rush coming, they're both happy to sit there and expand. I'm pretty sure that as soon as this thing becomes apparent, or in fact even before it's become apparent, they're predicting what can happen, and this cunning building placement continues, and everything really is just beautifully defended. Again, our Zerg player, fed up of having his natural shut down by a probe running around. Don't care, I'll just expand over here, who cares? I'm going to take third anyway. It's not going to delay me. It's, I mean, it's just very, very nice to see it all being done quite so nicely, isn't it?
Indeed, sir, indeed. Well, on that note, I think we are done.
I think we're done. Sorry, I've rambled on for long enough there, guys.
Awesome. Well, having Wab Monkey, hit that like button, hit subscribe. Thanks again, and happy hunting.
Bye-bye.